In collecting, we love those first year of issue. Number ones, right? Just like with comic book number ones, sports cards number ones, the rookies. In coins, it's the first. But the other part of collecting, more so in coin collecting and currency collecting, is we like to also get the bookend. When did it end? The last of something. And then when it's a historic last, they close the mint, etc. It just opens up eyes in general. Well, tonight we're hitting that one right on the head. The 1904 O for New Orleans Morgan dollar. Certified. Look at this. So the Morgan dollar was introduced in 1878, and it ran until 1904, and then again in 1921 while they were working out the peace dollar design. It came from silver discovered on that Oregon Trail push to get to California to find gold, right? And when you're going over the mountains, you got to wait till you get good weather. You wait for the weather to end, the spring to start, okay? So we sit in Nevada and wait, and Virginia City's where a lot of them did, and they found silver there, the largest silver vein in U.S. history, which now gave us enough silver to introduce a dollar for the first time. The Morgan dollar is born. Wonderful stuff, right? From there, we have, well, let's jump into this. In 1878, though, we only had 3 mints striking the Morgan dollar. Philadelphia, East Coast, San Francisco, West Coast, and New Orleans wasn't there. We had Carson City striking coins. They were the upper Midwest type thing, right? And then, because of the volume of silver available and the push for westward expansion and the need for coinage in the middle of our country, the U.S. Mint reopened New Orleans. Most forget that during the Civil War, right before the Civil War actually, they closed the New Orleans Mint. A large logical effect of the time, right? So we closed the mint. They did not open it after the war was over. Until 1879, year 2 of the Morgan dollar. So New Orleans struck 26 coins in all. The last one they struck was 1904, this coin. The reason why they did not strike a 1921, which when it came out later, was because the mint closed its doors for good in 1909. We introduced Denver in 1906. Their machinery was new. Everything was new. So we don't need New Orleans, and they phased it out. So we're looking at the end of an era. This is the last silver dollar ever struck at the New Orleans Mint. Now, I know a few people are going to say, nah. In 2021, the 100th anniversary, they brought back New Orleans and Carson City. And you are 100% correct with that part of the statement. What you're missing is the fact that Philadelphia struck the privies on both of those coins. Those mints are closed. They did not strike directly. It was an indirect strike of the mint mark at a different mint. So you right here is the last. But technicalities aside, irrelevant for the point that ends matter. Now here's a couple of things that I always look at, and you probably have heard me talk about. Actually, let me get there first. Price, anybody? We're under 200 for a certified 65 PC. A competition on an uncirculated coin in a capsule. 6 grades lower is 169. And this exact same coin, they're at 386. Wow, huh? But those of you that have been with me on a coin show before, talking about Morgans or peace dollars, I always talk about the jump or the difference between one grade and the next, the number of coins that are known between the grades, and what are the prices, because it matters. It really does. This coin is an exact of that, right? The number of coins in 65 or higher is only 17,242 today. That's 65, 66, and 67. This is a really rare coin. A really rare coin in 65 or higher this particular year. When you go back to 64 grade, 1 grade lower, Still a beautiful coin. The competition sell that for $179. Not a horrible price. But you have to add 64,000 coins to it. Because there are 64,000 coins that have been certified. So 64,000 plus 17 means we're at 81,064 or higher. If you go back one more grade, which is the 63, which is kind of where the Apple is, the 1% club is between a 63 and a 64 in the Morgan series. Add another 54,000. So we're looking at almost 130,000 coins. And they're at 149 for that. So when the rarity index is, give or take 50,000 from 3 to 4, 60,000, right, in that 4 category. And then when you get to 5 or higher, it drops to 17,000. But the price difference is $20. That's just paying attention to the numbers and grabbing the right coin at the right price at the right time. Now, in general, New Orleans was not known for its quality. Part of the reason why they closed the mint itself. Denver, which is known for its quality, replaced it. If you look back at all of the O mints from 79 to 04, those 26 years, you're going to see one common thread. And 65 or higher, these are rare. These are special. Now, one of the other unique numbers, and I love having the conversation with some of our friends, is percentage known in 5 or higher. How many coins did they certify? So this coin, they have seen 146,000 New Orleans 1904s. But in 65 grade, only 17,242. And that's 65, 66, and 67 added together. That's special. I just ran through my stop signs, everybody. My apologies if you're visiting us via the web, avccoins.com, and this is in your shopping cart. This is going to sell in a matter of a minute or so. We are that close. And it's because the price, we're at $199.95 compared to our competition at $386. When it comes down to it, for the price, it's perfect. For the grade, it's perfect. For the rarity, this is an insane one. Join me.